Hey guys, welcome back to Little Mitch Stitches. I'm Stephanie and today we are returning to our lovely little bunnies from last year. I made these guys last Easter for my boys. They each got a set, although they had eyes on them. Some of them did, some of them didn't. These were some extra ones that I made. I was obsessed with making these little Peeps inspired bunnies last Easter for their Easter baskets. And I did that. They weren't really all that into them. Every now and then they pop up again in the toy bins. But that's okay. The cats really liked playing with them. So yeah. So after Easter was over, I was still loving these bunnies myself. And I decided that I wanted to make them into a garland. So I made these guys. They've been done since probably last April, just hanging out in a bag. Then I decided that's not enough. I need more than this. So I crocheted some carrots. And I think this is where I stopped, was that I didn't have any green yarn, or a good color green at least, to do the tops of the carrots. So I abandoned this project and it has sat in a bag for a year. And the other day on the way to school, Jax was in the back seat and said, "Mommy, look, all these people have Easter decorations. Can we put up our Easter decorations?" Easter's not a very big holiday for us, so I don't really have a lot of Easter decorations. And I realized I could finish this little garland and we can hang this up. So I thought it's time to get it done in time for Easter. I am going to crochet the tops of these. The yarn that I used for the carrots was this Impeccable from Loops and Thread. I think this is a Michael's store brand. I had this on hand already from a previous project, but I didn't have any green. So that's why I never went any further. I wasn't going to buy a whole skein of yarn just to do the green tops of the carrots, which is ridiculous because I bought almost all of these skeins of yarn just to do these little Peeps bunnies. The only skein I had already was oh no, that's not it, the blue. I already had the blue in my stash. So yeah, I wound up looking through my acrylic stash and realized I do have some green. I have some green left over from Jax's Reptar costume, which is this skein is a hot mess. But Jax's crocheted Reptar costume from Halloween, his sweater, I used this, and this is what I have left over. I also did actually use this blue in it, and I also used this purple in it. So having a little bit of a stash comes in handy for these kind of crazy projects. But I'm going to crochet some tops on this, and then I came across, dug through some stash. I didn't have any white acrylic, and the only gray I have is this skein here. And I didn't really want to, oh look, there's my crochet hook. I didn't want to use this gray in this project. So I found this white Cascade 220 in my stash that I'm going to use to string all the pieces together. Now, I did say I bought whole skeins of yarns to do this project. And I had a lot left over. So what I actually wound up doing was this project here, which is almost done. I figured someone will have a baby eventually that it'll be appropriate for. And I actually started these hexagons like mid to late December, I think. And then New Year's Eve, I came down with COVID. And the only thing I had the energy or attention span for doing was making these hexagons. So I was very good. I made all my hexagons. I laid them out on the floor. I just made hexagons till I ran out of yarn. I had no plan. Laid them out on the floor. And I've been crocheting them together, join as you go, and weaving all my ends in as I go too. I've been very good about that. So this project is actually almost done. I thought it should come out for a little while with this because it's all in the same bag together. But let's get working on these bunnies together. Okay, so first up, we are going to crochet the tops on the carrots. And I started with this one. I had to try it out a little bit. So I joined my yarn. I chained 8, single crocheted here, single crocheted next to it, chained 10, slip stitched, single crocheted next to it, chained 8, and slip stitched back in the same spot to end it. And then wove my ends in because I'm being good like that. Usually that's my hang up. So let's get these done. I have this tiny little snippet left, and we'll use that to do it. Bunnies are done, and carrots. Bunnies and carrots are done. It's a little awkward to hold it up and show it. What I think I'm going to do is wait until Jax comes home from school, and I'll have him decide where we're going to hang it, and I'll post on Instagram either a picture of or a video of it. I think I might have made them a little too far apart. We'll see how it goes. If I hate it, I'll just rip out the chain and do less. I did 40 chains in between each, and I slip stitched just across the back of each little piece. And at the ends I did about 50, and at the end I crocheted back over it so that there's a little loop to hang it. And the other end, because I decided this at the end, I just whip stitched the two pieces together to make a loop. Wove my little end in, and now it's all set. And now bunnies are ready to go hang up so we can celebrate Easter. I might have to steam these little guys a little bit. Block them into submission. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me again on our little bunny fest. I will see you again next time. Bye. So I think what I'm gonna do is wait till Jax comes home. Whoa.